champion. We are here. Mask on. Full event review. You know what I mean? We gotta get into. We had to double back and make sure everything was stellar. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't get a chance to speak on, you know, Math Hoffa and Chubby Jag, as well as other battles. You know what I mean? That was slept on. O-Red and Chef Trez. That was the real main event, by the way.
Yeah.
And it, you know, we were right. You know, shout out to RBB. We were right. Skill wise, talent wise, bar for bar, however you want to break it down, the back and forth. We were right. It was the main event. But how y'all feel?
Overall, I thought the event was dope. It was like, it was video on demand, so we got to see it the next day.
Yeah.
I enjoyed most of the battles.
Mm-hmm.
One of them, I was just like, okay. Maybe you should have had some Fireball first or something. Truth Floss, I know I'm talking to him.
Oh,
that's his thing.
Man.
Dope event. I don't know who the cameraman was, but
shout to it's Rapmatic.
Oh, that's what it was?
Shout to Rapmatic.
Oh, okay.
You gotta think this is the first time I think doing like the video on demand.
Okay.
But their interviews is fire. So I think when the battles drop, they'll really shine.
Okay.
I think Rapmatic completely gonna shine. But
all right.
you know,
Yeah,
I feel like this is last minute. They recently every event prior they've been using avocado.
Okay.
So
all right. So yeah, because that was the video demand. You know what I mean? That footage.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little choppy, a little shaky. There's some times where it's like the camera angles are off, but the content was still there for most artists. So I mean, I enjoyed it.
I liked the event. Again, my only complaint was the camera from the VOD. I think that's pretty much my only complaint. Now I have one more, but we'll get to that later.
Okay. Yeah. It's regarding one of the battels?
Yeah, we'll get to that later.
Yeah, I said the first. That was a first for me.
Oh, I know what you're talking. I think we might have to start with that one. I think that might be the first battle. But I think ARP in one of his videos too, I be paying attention to some of his lives, and he said you won't see that in the final production.
Okay.
You won't see no shaky camera.
Okay.
So you're gonna be good. But guess let's start off with the first battle of the event. You know what I'm saying? Truth Watson versus Floss the Boss.
Yeah.
You know how y'all feel about that one?
Well, I thought it was a cool battle. It was. I'll say this. You know what it was? It was the first battle of the night.
Yeah.
You know,
they didn't get that gas though. Why didn't get the gas?
Because people were still outside trying to make their way in.
Truth really didn't get too much gas. I feel like Floss got some. You know, he got some acknowledgement from the crowd. It took a lot for Truth to get any acknowledgement, and he got that in the third round. That's when he really started heating up. But I feel like the crowd was just sleep on him in general.
But out the gate, he had the floss to flat. And I'm like, I thought they had like, wake everybody up. That was fire.
No, they was
there for Floss.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you know, and it's a home game for Floss. You know what I mean? He's one of the RBE brick by brick guys.
Yeah.
So, you know, Truth Watson coming in like, yo, you gonna have to really impress us. And you know, for the first battle of the night, people was probably still making their way there. I mean, we know that RBE has traditionally done pretty well with time anyway, even when we had crowds. Now, with this being invite only, you know, maybe people still outside having a beverages or
alcoholic beverages.
I don't know what was going on. It just they didn't give Truth a lot of he really had to fight for it, which
honestly it don't matter to me when you could rap right and nobody cheer, but when I'm watching it, I cheer and I go off what I feel about the battle, so it don't matter to me.
Right, I have definitely watched battles when there were crowds, and even in this current circumstance, and you know, there's a couple bars where people say stuff, and you don't hear anything. I'm like, oh, that was crazy. Like, how did they not? So, you know, it's about your own personal.
Yeah. I will say this, so I gave a battle to Truth Watson. I mean, y'all won't get into controversy. I gave him the first round.
Because this is a complaint for me. I don't like the, you know, you say your stuff, your round is over. You got your line that ends your round, that's supposed to be it.
Right, slogan, right.
Now, normally there's a short time frame in between we see somebody say, like, Jersey, and then they turn around like, Psych Out Loud is quick, though. It's quicker than what we saw. I feel like he kind of stepped off. Truth started getting into it's like, nope, I'm not gonna let you rap. Like what?
Yeah, you said you was done. ARP went. He said round on you.
It was hilarious.
He's right though.
And ARP's like, no, like you gotta chill. You not letting you rap. Like what are you?
And then he said, no, it's part of my round.
He's like, oh man, okay. If you say it's part of your round.
Truth said, I see you grab your phone, but go ahead and rap. Then he comes. So here's one thing: we've seen fake chokes before. Okay, fine. But there was too much time for that to have been a fake choke. He actually walked off. So he comes back and it's like,
speaking of walking off. I mean, go ahead.
Yeah,
we'll get to that one too.
We'll give him a chance. Let's see.
Yeah.
Because usually a fake choke when they come back, it's somehow addressed. It ties it into something.
Yeah.
He came back with regular bars.
Yeah,
It's like
I didn't know what was going on, and then the bars that he came with were very short. I'm like, was
it was like 4 more bars. Then he does it again.
And he says, "Is that part of
Is that part of round 2?" He says, "No." So now it's like, what? Is that 2 chokes in the same round?
Like
I've never seen that before. I've never.
That's a complaint for me.
Shout out to Floss. You was trying to get one by, champ.
He definitely did.
You was trying to get one by.
He got loud with ARP3. He said, "It's part of my round."
Like, nah, you just try to get that off because
Yeah,
when you pay attention to the content, it doesn't match like what you were saying.
Right.
And it was too long of a gap in between.
And we didn't need that extra at the end. Like I would have just ended the round. Like, all right, y'all
Yeah,
won't
them
let me
other
rap
4
this
bars
time.
didn't do
Whatever.
nothing for you.
Whatever.
So.
Yeah. No, but hey, shout out to us. I gave the battle to Watson the first and obviously the second. You know what I mean? But Floss had some material. I feel like one of the best things that set an entire battle was the third round from Floss to Boston Child features.
Oh yeah, that was
oh
the
my
hardest
God,
thing
that's
I've heard
different.
That was crazy.
I heard nothing like that before. Nothing.
Yeah, that was crazy. I also like the bar from Truth in the third too, though. The MAGA hat turn his MAGA turn his hat red, make America great again. I thought that was fire too. Yeah.
All right, on to the next one. I mean, y'all got Truth.
I got Truth winning this.
Yeah, I had Truth Watson winning this.
The second round really weighed heavily on you,
I do love Floss's material though. I love his material.
Oh yeah.
Can't play those games.
Yeah, he had a nice little math and Kiki scheme, I think, in the first round. I thought that was cool the way he brought that in. So he has some material, but it just yeah.
All right. The next up, Snake Eyes versus Heavy Half. I judge this battle a little differently, man.
Okay.
The thing about it, I like Heavy Half. Okay. I like where Heavy Half's going. I like his aggression. I gave Heavy Half the first round.
Okay.
I thought Snake Eyes, however, was polished and consistent all the way through, back-to-back punches. You know, his consistency showed. I feel like versus Heavy Half, he showed veteranism. Okay. I'm not sure if that's a word, but if it is, I created it. Then I'll take that. He just seemed like more of a vet than Heavy Half was. On top of that, Heavy Half's rounds somehow after the first just came short as shit. Like it was just mad short.
I thought I was tripping.
I thought I was tripping. Like what the? I watched it like yo.
It was just like before you knew it was over. Like what happened here? Like I thought it was, but salute to Snake for proving what he talks about. Pretty much, he talks very heavy, and some people don't like it. But every time he shows up and shows out, we can appreciate that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I thought I gave Snake Eyes the second and the third. And the thing about Heavy Half's third round, he's cooking, he's heating up, he gets his haymaker in his rounds. I'm like, damn, yo.
Right.
And I like what Snake Eyes is in the third too. Like I'm really about this.
Right.
And he did that. I did whatever I said I do. I actually did. I was out there for the dots. So, Snake Eyes undefeated on RB.
So you gave him second and third.
Game second and third. Heavy Half the first.
Heavy Half the first. That first was. I mean, what can you do?
Okay. I had Snake the first. I had.
Snake, you got a 30 ball.
Yeah, I had Snake. 30. But it wasn't like a body bag. Like Heavy Half was fire.
Yeah.
But I just think Snake was just he was too much. It was when Heavy Half battled Math. It was like Heavy Half was fire, but Math was just way too much.
Right.
Yeah.
Like. Not saying that Snake and Math are the same, but it was just there's something that Heavy Half is still working on that I think he will get it. You can see that he has the foundation, but those shorter rounds, especially when you got somebody big as you, talking like you,
right?
Not backing down from your aggression, things like that. But Snake Eyes,
but Snake Eyes. What about this part?
Yeah, Snake, I'll rock with you, right? In the second round. You said, I'm not taking 2 halves no more. I need 3 quarters. And I said, hold up. Quarter is 25%. And you do the math. No, Snake Eyes, you can't have 3 quarters, okay? A quarter is 1/4. So you can't have 3, either that or you give it money back. So break it down for me, Snake. I'm going to tweet you when this video drops. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Snake Eyes. When he said I had to rewind, I said, maybe I missed something. So Snake Eyes know I like messing with himself.
Yeah, the shit hit Shed Skin and Scale bar was crazy.
That was crazy. Yeah, and Heavy Halves had some too. I think it was in the third round. He was like, "You'll wake up and have 6 new layers of scales."
Yeah.
I was like, oh, "Okay, these guys." That battle was really good, especially following the other battle.
Yeah.
So that was.
So I mean, it probably was this. Let's say if it was 2-minute battle, right? Listen.
Yeah.
If they tell you 2 minutes, you rap 3.5.
You rap till they cut you off. Yeah.
Rap till they cut you off.
Take advantage of all opportunities.
Yeah, because if not, you might be like this.
Because I feel like it was a 20-minute. I forget the exact time. It was a 20 or 20.
No, that one was 18 something.
18 minutes? 18 minutes is when it died. So that means you went 2, right?
Right.
That means Snake Eyes took advantage of the rest of the time.
Yeah. Because it ain't no...
Yeah. It's no nothing between. There's nothing. Go straight from battle. I mean, right around.
18, 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next up, you going to go to Mac Myron?
That's good.
Yeah. Oh, and the Dawg.
Yeah.
Before we get started, Big K 30, body bag, zip them up. Dawg strikes again.
You trying to get unblocked or you?
No, I'm not blocked.
Unblocked?
I'm making sure I stay unblocked.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So the 30-second work no other way?
30 seconds. No, I'm just kidding. I won't get into it, but I want to get that out the way. Maybe he'll only see that part.
Just edit that part. That's it. Big K, you're done. You can walk off now. But Mac Myron versus Big K, I believe, was the third best battle of the night. You know what I mean? I got things reserved for the other two that I felt were better than this.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought Mac Myron came with it. I thought Big K came with it. There's a lot to talk about in this battle, though. You know what I mean? I feel like I got some hot takes.
Okay.
That's gonna make people not like what I say. So,
Okay.
you
Are you getting blocked?
Go.
I don't think I'm gonna block. I'm gonna block.
All right.
I enjoyed the battle. I'm gonna say I enjoyed the battle. I felt like this was a dog fight. I expected to see a dog fight, so I was appreciative of that. Difficult to call some of the rounds or two of the rounds for me, just because of the material and things said.
Not for me.
I'll let you go ahead.
Again, I liked the battle. I thought it was good. We gotta start giving Mac Myron. You know, we talk about the punchers in battle.
Oh yeah.
We always mention Rum Nitty, and we always mention Av. We gotta start mentioning Mac Myron. Mac Myron was a back to back.
Yeah.
Like he was. It was funny when we did our predictions. I predicted Big K. I told Mac Myron make sure he had no skeletons in the closet because we know Big K.
Yeah, he'll find it.
Yeah, he'll find it, and that'll be that. You
So
can win the battle.
We ain't get no booms.
Yeah,
in this battle.
yeah,
We ain't get no booms.
We had some mentions, but yeah. But yeah, like I thought it was a dope battle. It was harder to call because it's like I think it comes down to preference. Is what it is. Like
Yeah, I was gonna say something like that.
yeah, Mac's punches are just. It's like Big K had some content. He was swinging, but those punches, it's like they come so back to back. Where it's like if you go back to there was this channel I used to watch. It was J Black 1615. They used to have scorecards and stuff like that.
Point system.
Yeah, the point system. Like he's racking up those points with those punches. So Big K comes and he has some fire material, but it's like, all right, this is he got 7 points. But then you get Mac Myron, it's like, oh my God, he got a whole bunch of ones.
It's a whole bunch of jabs, yeah.
Right.
And the back
But
to back
those
to back to
ones
back to
add
back.
up. So yeah,
I break this how I broke it down. I gave Big K the first round. So it was a little more cleaner. I gave Mac Myron the second round. I thought his second half, he just lit that thing up.
Okay.
The bounty on your
yeah, the
head.
bounty.
That was crazy.
Oh, listen, had to go back and like I seen people tweeting about it, the gifs and memes and clips from the videos, but I still had to go look myself one more time. Like that was crazy.
And then you see things. You see 1-on-1, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do you have a 1-on-1? Who has a 1-on-1?
I had Big K in the first. Yeah.
Okay, so if it's 1-1, you go to the third round. I like what Mac Myron was saying, but I've heard it a million times, the Big K. I've heard it so many times, the Big K, the same way. You can go back to Big K versus Math. A lot of battles that they've used this angle against him. It's nothing. There was nothing devastating for me to say, okay, this is you used the angle that's been used before, but you build upon it and then made it just magical.
Right.
That anybody else have done before.
The best thing about it, in my opinion, was the something going on at Big K, and he just turns back into Kenneth. Like that was like the best.
I thought the best part about it was the opening.
Okay.
How he started. He said, "You've been as a child." I'm like, "Oh shit! I'm just playing with you. I'm just playing with you."
That was hilarious. That was hilarious.
Well, I had to go back and look too. I definitely went to the Big K versus Pat State battle. What was it, 29-34? I said, "Oh, all right," but he didn't say it, Joe. He said, "Man, it's crazy." Like he did one of them. So he muted himself.
He muted himself.
I went and watched. I went and looked more than one.
I actually was in the building.
Okay.
In the building, you know what I'm saying? So
so maybe the footage is that way.
I didn't hear it in the building either. I was locked in. But the third round, I felt like Big K kind of rebutted it. You know what I mean? Y'all don't like white people right now in battle rap. I understand that, and how he broke down the TikTok, the line that he had.
With the TikTok,
you can on the
yeah.
police with TikTok. When we gotta do a TikTok, it's in the police with the bomb going. Oh my
crazy.
God.
That was great. And then he called out somebody at the very end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm here for that conversation. I think that would be a very interesting conversation. You know, oops.
Yep.
I know you doing some things. I know you're always active in the community. Big case. You watch it, oops. You watch it, because I don't want to say it. You see what he said, and then you need to go call ARP and say, yo, man, don't play with me, cuz. You know how oops started. Don't play with me, man. Like, I'm here for that battle.
I had Big K rounds 1 and 3.
Okay.
Myron devastating second half of the round.
Okay.
Gave Myron the second round.
Okay.
Just angle shortage in the third. I felt like if he just kept going where he was winning the second round, he'd been good.
Okay.
But you know, the dog strikes again.
Again.
Yeah.
Again.
I had it. I had Big K winning, and I like you said, I enjoyed Max his second round, but I kind of almost edged that to Big K still. Like,
Okay, so you got Big K with the 30 clip. Okay. I went back and forth. I think I agree with you as far as the way Myron ended the round. Like, if you're gonna do an angle, if somebody's gonna rap to Arsenal about being a bus driver, for example, tell me something other than he's a bus driver. Don't have a bunch of bars about he pick up kids and drop them off. Like, I need. It's been done. DNA's mom is not retarded. Like, there's certain angles in battle rap that have been.
I don't wear sweatpants.
Yeah, that have been beat to death. Right, exactly.
just pause this whole situation.
Right? Nothing under the table. No instant
y'all
death.
can't see nothing. Y'all can't see
But it's just like, I'm not gonna say I took points away from it, but it was like I wanted a bigger payoff, and I did like the Big K turn into Kenneth, but that wasn't enough. It was like, all right, so we got a minute and 30 seconds of the same old thing. You know what I mean?
I didn't take points off, but I gave Big K points in the third because it's kind of rebuttaling what you're saying. Like, like he planned it.
That whole situation.
Yeah.
Like, I know you probably going to talk about this, so let me just close out my rounds by talking about this.
Big K should start about it. Guess what? I'm white.
I think he tweeted that. I think him or somebody like, yo, I've been exposed today, y'all. A battle rapper said I was white. I didn't know. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's over and done with.
All right, the next battle, which is the main event, but you know, we're going to go in order. You know how I think.
Oh,
you know,
okay. I didn't know we was doing the build main event or the real main event.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Chef Trez versus O-Red.
The Transformer.
Oh my goodness.
This was electrifying. I loved it.
Watch me get it in, scrape the side, get the extra grips, bring me extra bins, effing in, this my bestest friend, nigga let's begin, Stephen A, I got all the clips, this ESPN.